So the journey to becoming an attorney was pretty clear for me. So I always knew from a very young age that I wanted to be an attorney. The type of law that I do now was not as clear. I thought I wanted to be a criminal prosecutor when I was about 8 years old. And that was both birth from seeing attorneys on TV and really loving the courtroom action and really feeling like I wanted to do something that mattered and that made a difference. But it also was birthed in the fact that lawyers on TV really lived these lavish lifestyles, and I knew I wanted to live well. And I was naturally inclined to do well in school. I loved reading. So it just seemed kind of like a natural fit for me to make a living as a lawyer. So through high school, through college, that was my focus. I knew I wanted to do well and be an astute student because I had to get the good grades to get to the college that I wanted and eventually go to the law school that I wanted. Once I completed college, I was in a rut. I was a little bit burned out. I kind of wanted to take a break from school, and I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to pay for law school. So that was really the crux of like how do I now do this? Where do I go next? What's my next move? I was at the time working at the Texas State Capitol. I'm from Texas, and I had graduated from college. I was working at the Texas State Capitol for a senator. And my mom said, you should go into the Air Force because you could get the GI Bill to pay for law school. You wouldn't be stressed. You wouldn't have to try to work full time. And I thought, oh, mom, that is the worst suggestion you could have ever suggested. I am not going into the military. I don't know why you said that. Now, both of my parents retired from the Army. So I was a military brat. I was very familiar with the Army. Where I grew up was a military town. So I was familiar with the Army or the military in general, but that was not my path, or so I thought. About 6 months after my mom recommended that to me, I went to see a recruiter.